My dear people, I saw these two disturbing reports. There were others I saw some time ago, but when I eventually came across these ones, I felt I should share them with you. Now, these two families, one went to Canada. That one struggled, did all he possibly could to generate funds to enable him travel abroad. He traveled with his family. Unfortunately for him, as soon as he got to Canada with his family, he was deported. Painful. The other family, they also did all they could. They sold their property in Nigeria, borrowed money from some other sources to make up the money they needed to enable them travel, and then they traveled to the UK. Unfortunately for them again, they were deported to this country. My dear people, these stories are quite disturbing. The question is, why are these people running out of their country? Do you think that if our leaders were living up to their expectations, these people will sell all they had and also borrow money from people to run out of their country? The answer is no. That is why I feel that the best thing we should do in this country is not to abandon our politics to these people. Yes, they've been there for a long time. They have amassed wealth. They are still in control of all that we have in this country. But I tell you, we are more than these people. Let's go through the analysis. We are a country of over 200 million people. Let us assume that up to 70 million of these population are children. What it therefore means is that more than 130 million people are either youths or old men and women. I want to ask you, do you think we have more than 10 million people in the corridors of power who are really messing up our country? The answer is no. So what makes you think that we cannot wrestle power from them constitutionally? I believe it is very possible to do that. But you know the reason we have not been able to wrestle power from them? It is because, number one, we are not enlightened enough. Even some of us that feel that we have been to school. Yes, we have been to school. We may have some of the best certificates, but we didn't receive the requisite education. Yes, we went to school, but we are not that educated. There is no country that will value religion, value ethnicity, value partisanship above the well-being of all, above the general good that will ever become great. This is a fact. Those countries you are running to, just study, look at the mentality of the citizens of those countries. If they were as myopic as some of us are, if they were as parochial as some of us are, if they were as partisan as some of us are, if they were so political and so much concerned about their ethnic groups or tribes or their sections or regions, I tell you, their countries wouldn't have become what they are today, such that our people will be running to those countries for better lives. I want to encourage you today, and I want to challenge you. This is your country. There is a reason God made you a Nigerian. Don't run out of your country. Step back here. If it means occupying the streets or the major roads of this country, let us occupy the major roads. Let us make demands from our political leaders, the executive, the judiciary, and the legislature. It is possible. Let me tell you, once they perpetrate one particular crime or misuse or abuse of office and they get away with it, tomorrow they try another one. So as they continue doing it and the masses are doing nothing, it becomes a tradition. It becomes a norm.